Hey guys, Tias over here. Hope and pray everything's good. I'm going to make a video response on YahsRevenge religion on YouTube. Okay, first of all, Bruce, the fact that you are making this video is because you are butthurt, alright? And you cannot let go of anything. Alright, I just want to make that clear, and we're going to go through your video one at a time, and I'm going to point exactly what those are. All right? Okay?
Here's a comment from George. I'll post it. Uh, why am I so obsessed with Mark? Well, sometimes I have to see his videos, parts of it. Like,
wait a minute. What do you mean by exceed his video, or at least parts of it? I don't understand. Can you elaborate that a little bit more? The question is, why would you still hold certain grudges or still obsessed with Mark, someone who's not even on YouTube? Okay, that's the question. You are not responding to one of his videos. He didn't make any response video. All right? The question is, why are you still obsessed? All right, Bruce, I know you dropped out of school, but you got to understand the question, right? You just ramble and ramble all this time. You just like to duck here and there. I noticed that from you all the time. All right? And this is not the only thing. And let's see what you got to say.
Or he wanted to bust this guy's jaw.
Bust somebody's jaw? I mean, listen, I don't know how old you are. You're probably like barely over 50, all right? About my age or a little less than me. Brother Mark, he's like 60s, all right? Listen, do you think he can bust your jaw? He said it out of his frustration, like a dumbass like you, okay? That's why he said out of anger. Are you saying that Christians cannot be angry? Are you saying some Christians should be some Buddhist? Hello?
And I guess we'll have to go into the conversation of what started this thing with thick shades that you overlooked.
Oh, there you go again. You're so butthurt about whatever's going on, and you always have to mention me in there, right? And then you're just butthurt again because PG didn't stand up and saying, "Oh, thick shade, you're not supposed to do that." You know what? That's the thing, Bruce. The difference, you and I, is exactly this. You are not born again in the Holy Spirit. And that's why you still hold grudges. And that's why you're still butthurt about certain things. All right? Let go, man. Let go and let God. Do you know how to do that? Do not condemn other Christians on YouTube, just like some dumbass atheist wannabes. Are you that dumbass atheist wannabe? I mean, why would you rag on certain pastor on YouTube based on something that other Christians did? Man, who's gonna bust your jaw, man? Your jaw is like, I don't know, it's like kind of thick. You know what I'm saying? You have a big nostril. That's it. Who's gonna bust your jaw, man? Your jaw is just fine.
Somehow, when it was just, oh my goodness, why do I have to?
Look at this pretentiousness. Look at all this act. Oh, why do I have to be playing victim? Crazy. This is what happens when someone hangs around with this God-hating atheist and hangs around with all this craziness without even once trying to gospel, give them any sort of gospel, just playing along with them, making mockeries and fun at other Christians and pastors. And this is exactly what happens. You are seeing a face of a person who got defiled.
Explain this. George, as you were looking through the comments, sort of the recent arguments, Thick Shades asked if I thought I was God because I was judging Yokup and another brother Mark. I was talking about behavior of like calling people ski.
Excuse me, man. What are you to decide someone's behavior? What are you? Who the heck are you? Who the heck do you think you are, man? Who the heck do you think you are? Huh? What do you think you're doing? What about your behavior? Just because I'm raising my voice and just because I'm straight up, just because I'm kind of harsh towards certain atheists, you think you can crap out whatever you want, man? Hey, listen, wake up call, little kid. Here's the thing. You continue this sort of butthurt campaign, you're gonna be really butthurt, all right? And I'm not even halfway.
See, again, I have to say it again, dumb shits. You're calling people names.
Listen, Bruce, I don't call anybody dumb shits, dumb shit. And as I said, it's a matter of your freaking opinion. If someone calls you a dumb shit, that doesn't mean you are a dumb shit. Get over it. I mean, what kind of self-esteem do you have, man? What sort of self-esteem do you have? Huh? And also, nobody cannot express their opinion. Nobody cannot have a freedom of speech. Only you can have freedom of speech with that sort of pretentiousness. Yeah, I'm talking to you, dumb shit. Do you understand what I'm talking about, man? Probably not.
Dummy, dumbass, idiots, morons, whatever.
No, listen, kid. I don't call people morons. I know exactly what it means. That's why I don't use it. I don't use F words. I don't use moron, whatever, things like that. I only use dumbass or dumb shit to dumbass like you.
That's nice stuff, right? In the name of
It is very nice because you know why? Check out my videos on Thick Shade channel, all right? And check out my videos and ask yourself why Jesus Christ was so harsh on those Pharisees, despite the fact that he loved them, all right? That's where you're missing, idiot. Jesus Christ loved even the Pharisees, all right? But you never, ever considered why Jesus was so harsh on them. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Love doesn't mean all lovey-dovey. Understand that?
Jesus. Yeah, there you go. And
What is that all about? Jesus, what is that all about, man? This sort of like your facadeness can be just felt through, all right? Man, you are so headed to damnation.
That's the thing. He asked me to. I think I'm like, well, yes. What can I do for you? I think I answer him. And you freak out and then have to leave a comment, and then you say, well, I was gone.
Nobody freaked out. And if you want to say that somebody freaked out, it's your opinion, right? So you gotta back that up, man. Do you understand? You cannot just slander people. Oh, he lied. Okay, what did he lie? Oh, he freaked out. How did he freak out? Give me an example so that I could also assess if that's all, again, freaking out or whatever,
For a week, I just happened to look there.
Don't play some. So this is a thing. You are playing your innocent like there's no tomorrow. How old are you, man? Are you 7-year-old? Listen, grow up, Bruce. You're not the only victim here, all right?
Shut up, George. Look, man.
Shut up, George. Look, man. Listen, kid. I don't know where you hung yourself with these days with this God-hating atheist. This is exactly how one gets defiled. You crap out that sort of crap. You don't know who is the Son of God. You don't even know who is actually a Christian or not. I mean, here you are mocking pastors and Christians. What do you think you are, man?
I don't believe it. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry, man.
I don't believe it. Look, you lied about me in the past.
Okay, if you want to crap out somebody lied about you, first of all, make that clear what it is. And secondly, let go, all right? Let go. Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to let go of certain things and let God?
You said things and it wasn't true.
Such as what?
So why should I believe this?
See, why should I take any crap of yours as true other than your little followers from England? Huh? Why should anyone believe you? All right, if you claim somebody's lying, this is the same thing what Mickey does. Mickeys, they always do that sort of things with their broken mouths. Just like you, man, you just allege. If somebody lied, what is it? Don't make up crap.
And I know you say I should forgive, but I'm sorry. having a hard time with some of this.
Well, it's your problem, isn't it? It's your problem, isn't it?
Do you forgive Adolf Hitler?
Listen, man, what's Adolf Hitler got to do with your inability to forgive others, man? Here, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I observe this so many times among atheists. Incredible. Blame and accuse others, just like Adam and Eve.
He's unrepentant, not trying to be a prick.
But yes, you are a prick.
Hey, you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean, and you know what you mean, and you are so malicious, and you are so stone-hearted. It's incredible.
These guys are unrepentant. Anyhow, how did I get the video of another brother, Mark? Do you know how I got that video, George? Do you remember, or did you forget that too?
See, you don't have to mention that, do you? Just crap it out. Crap out whatever. See, even I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Even the people watching have no idea. So you got to clearly state what you're talking about, man. You cannot just insinuate whatever thing's going on as if, other people run their wild imagination. I know you're playing with that, and I know you're not that, stupid. So what you're doing is very malicious and very, very evil.
You gave me the video, expecting I would upload it, and then other people uploaded it, and that's how it got out there. Do you remember that? Yeah, that's right. That's how it happened. So
someone uploaded video and someone mirrored video, and what about that?
Anyhow, now I just have to see it occasionally because people have it posted, and I don't forget stuff like what Mark did to people.
Really? What are you, man? Mark's brother? Mark's personal God? What are you? Tell me, what are you? And also, what did he do to people and why? See, explain, man. You cannot just blabber out, What do you think you are, man, with some cigarette in your hand? A 7-year-old kid who's so buttered, who cannot even let go of certain grudge that nobody knows what the heck you're talking about anymore.
Prick. That's the problem. And he's like the lady who said that...
a prick is talking about a prick. Wow, there you go.
You're a child molester, you're this, you're that. You talk about forgiveness. I don't mean to be funny, man. I don't know what... I don't even want to get into it.
What do you mean? You just got into it. What are you insinuating again? What are you insinuating? I have no idea what you're trying to crap.
That's sick, man.
What is sick?
It made me sick.
Huh?
Watching how you were acting. Never mind.
What?
See,
this is the thing. This is what Satan does to people. All right? Satan loves to raise doubts. That's what he did to Eve. And this idiot is doing the same thing, being controlled by this satanic force, satanic spirit in him. And he has no idea. He has no idea.
Talk about his crap. Gets my blood pressure up and stuff. Well, I have to smoke to try to keep the damn blood pressure down.
Newsflash. I don't think smoking would bring your blood pressure down, you dropout.
So, Yoka. He's apparently roasting pork these days. And little else. Really? Well, I think I'll upload some videos with some nice things he's had to say since he's been roasting pork.
What does that got to do with you, dumbass? It's between Yokup and PG. What the heck, man? What does that got to do with you? Huh? Mind your own freaking business, man. Go out, take a walk or something, man.
Kosher pork, by the way? I don't think so.
What?
You should be pissed off.
What's pork got to do with anything? You said your title is Religion on YouTube. What's pork got to... What? Man, it's like 3 minutes past and you have nothing about religion on YouTube. What the heck? All you're doing is bashing on some pastor.
About that. Look at that. Well, I guess he is at least killing the evil pigs. That's a good thing. Swine. Goodness gracious.
Evil pigs?
So tell me, Bruce, where does forgiveness come into your worldview? At least letting things go. Well...
Man, look at this guy so buttered about some comment.
Unfortunately, my forgetter still... It's not dead yet. I still remember.
It's your problem, man. It's your problem that you have unforgiving heart, man. Guess what? If you want to have certain different heart, if you want to have forgiving heart, ask God. That's the only Only one. Only one who can give you a brand new heart. God is the only one who can transplant your stony heart to the good ground. I bet you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Some things. I don't remember everything, but I remember a decent amount. I would remember making a video if I said somebody was going crazy with a machete and going crazy and swinging it around. They were possessed, the whole thing.
What the heck is talking about?
You know.
What the heck you talking about, man? What does it got to do with you? Huh? Just because someone whip around some machete, it has everything to do with their salvation? Is that why you can bash on pastors? Is that why you can bash on another brother Mark or Yoke Up or whoever that you want to bash on? Just because you cannot forget and forgive?
Like you said, you saw.
Think about what you have done to people also, man.
Oh, George.
Look at this pretentiousness.
See, George, I'm going to be quite honest with you. Not that I wasn't honest.
Listen, kid, try to be humble, all right? Try to be humble. You are so full of this, what should I say, proud. Your freaking dumb brain is so full of proud, disguising in some sort of humbleness, disguising as some sort of tenderness, disguising as if you are a victim. See, you are very malicious.
Sure. Well, maybe sometimes I might have BS'd a little here and there or something, you know.
See, if you want to say something, Bruce, you say the whole truth. So the problem is, you kind of skip on other truth. And guess what, man? If that's the case, you are worse than any sort of liar, man. Because that kind of thing, not the whole truth, is like rat poison. And that's what you are.
I think, in my opinion, that you like the title pastor. I think you came here on YouTube to build a church.
See, this is the thing. I mean, no, he was called. Do you understand the difference? He's not like you. All right? PG is not like you. PG is not some intellectual wannabe. All right? By the way, hey, drop out. You are not an intellectual. All right? So if you keep on pretending as if that you are, man, a fool like me will dog on you. Okay? You can guarantee that.
Whatever, following. And you have got.
And you are so wrong about what you're crapping. All right. See, right there, you're thinking of PG just coming on YouTube just because he wants to be a teacher. That thought process shows exactly what you are and what this video is all about. Nothing but bullcrap.
Nah. I think at times you abuse your title.
No. You are abusing him. You see? You are abusing him based on your delusional thought that he somehow came on YouTube because he wants some teacher title. Hello? Don't you get it?
In your comments, I think that you mention things and kind of like twist things around so that, and people have noticed this in the past.
That's because he's too nice, all right? That's because he doesn't want to offend a dumbass like you. Guess what? I'm different, you see? I'm straight up. Do you know what I'm talking about? I am for what's true, dumbass.
So you don't actually say it, but you insinuate.
No, you are the one who's been insinuating all your videos, all right? As I've been pointing out. Nothing. Based on your grudge, based on your childish things that you couldn't let go of certain things. When in fact you are the one who insinuated, when in fact you are the one who hurt other people. Guess what, idiot? Yes, you are an idiot.
You'll attack people without saying their name, for instance.
Bruce, hello, is that good enough for you? I mean, what do you want? If someone called your name, then that's too harsh. If someone doesn't, And what? And that's your. What do you want? You want me to call you baby?
See, I guess that can be a good thing, but in the midst of a conversation and you're acting like you don't know when you do know.
No. Maybe he doesn't know. Okay? But thing is, you think that he's doing that intentionally without actually pretending not knowing. See, that's the spirit in you. That sort of malicious, twisted heart in you.
Or else you're just incredibly stupid at times. I don't know. I don't know what happens there. And if I say,
look at this. Look at this act. Look at this act. You know, anyone can see this sort of act. Can anyone out there hear this lie? Look at his eyes. Look at the way he behaved. He moves his hand. Man, it's like he's everything is a joke. He is infected by Mickey Mouse.
you forgot, of course, then I owe you an apology.
Look at that.
And your wife an apology because I'm making fun of you because your memory's shot.
Listen, Bruce, if you want to be forgiven, forgive others first, you dumbass.
I don't know what to say, you know. What I see you doing.
You don't know what to say, you're saying plenty, all right? All you got to say is, I am sorry. Okay, that's all you got to say, you stupid ass. Yes, you. I'm talking to you with a big nostril, you know, hardly. I cannot follow your nostril. You're moving your head too much.
You're sticking up for thick shades when he's acting like an absolute moron.
No, you are the one acting up like the moron, all right? You are the one flagging your own channels. And guess what? If you didn't, guess what? That sly one is laughing at you, all right? That sly one is laughing at you. And guess what? And the massive dumb downs that Mickey's getting, probably, I guarantee you, that's sly, all right? Wake up, man. Wake up. If you have no idea what's going on, just shut the heck up, okay? I mean, simple as that. I mean, why would you blabber your mouth all over the place? You're just making fun of yourself.
Look, if you're going to come out and tell people they're evil and you think it's your place to tell them that they need to change their life, you better give them something worthwhile.
Listen, kid, just because some other people are thinking differently, just because some other person and people are born again, and when you are not, that doesn't mean that you can crap out like that. Oh, why didn't you spank him? Why didn't you tell us something? Hello? Hello? What, do you think PG didn't say anything to me? Do you think that we don't talk? Man, see, the way you communicate things are so wrong. And the way you crap out your little hole is so twisted. And the way you present yourself with this fakeness is so pretentious. It's almost making me puke.
Look, if I tell you your car is a piece of junk, you don't even know what car is. It ain't worth having. It's a piece of garbage. And then I say I have something better. Well, I ought to be able to back it up and prove it. You're the guys telling people that what they have is no good. Their morals are shot. They have nothing. And yet, you can't back up what you have. You say,
see, the thing is, you have no idea what moral is, what morality is. You are confusing with ethics. I even left you a comment, okay? I mean, when are you going to educate yourself, okay? When are you going to really educate yourself? Oh, man.
Well, I can't prove God. I can't prove the Bible's true.
Listen, proving God and having one's evidence are quite different. Do you understand the difference between proving something and having some evidence? Huh? And why would you even depend your salvation on other people's evidence anyway? What has that got to do with you? You are the one who's supposed to find that evidence for you, dumbass.
I can't prove this. I can't prove that. Well, then all they have left is to see you. And if you're backing a guy that's cussing people out, not because he's actually under attack or something.
Listen, even if I'm under attack, even if I'm under attack, I do certain things in a different way. You see, You didn't attack me, right? But guess what? I'm making this response video with utmost passion. You know what I'm talking about? You have no idea where I'm coming from, probably, where I feel passion. See, when you crap on people who serve God, when you crap on genuine born again Christians, guess what? I'm going to lay my life for them to kick your ass. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm not just going to bust your jaw, I'm going to kick your ass. Take that to the bank.
I think if somebody's threatening to punch him out, are you?
Nuh-uh. It's not a threat. All right, it's not a threat. It's a challenge. All right, I'm gonna kick your butt as I've been doing right now. Listen, when people say punch or whatever job, that means they're frustrated. That means they want to do that, but they don't have the ability to do this. So, not the ability to do so. They can do it, but they are Christian. They gotta be nice and all that. See, I'm not like that. You are fooling with a wrong Christian here. You know what I'm talking about? And guess what? I know what I'm talking about, dumbass.
Gets pissed off. He just doesn't like that they don't believe in God. So
It's not the fact that they don't believe in God. I'm not talking about non-believers. I'm talking about unbelievers, just like you. Unbelievers are quite different than non-believers. Unbelievers are God haters like you, man. Those who blame other people, those who blame God for whatever you got butthurt from. Those who hold grudges, who couldn't let go. All right? Even when you're the one actually doing the harm. Cowards like you, Bruce.
he tells them off and calls them names.
Well, as I said, dum-dum, just because I call you a dumb shit, that doesn't mean that you become a dumb shit. Get over it. Calling some names is a matter of an opinion. Now, I like to distinguish between cursing and cussing. I don't curse. I only cuss in a very, very specific situation for a very different causes and reasons. And this is exactly the time that I call you a dumbass.
And you seem to think that's okay. There's a time for a harsh rebuke. He said, like the Pharisees. I suggest you study your Bible, Pastor George.
Listen, kid, you studied your Bible. I don't know where you're getting from. Check out Matthew 23 firstly, and ask yourself, okay, why Christ was so harsh to the Pharisees while he has so much love for them. And you're gonna say, oh man, we don't have Pharisees these days. Listen, what we have is not only modern day Pharisees, first we have atheists. Guess what Christ would say to atheists these days, these God haters these days? What do you think? What do you think Christ would say? Huh? What do you think Christ would say to those unbelievers, not non-believers? Those who are already know the news, heard the gospel, but yet still reject those unbelievers. What do you think Christ would say to them? Ask yourself, you dum-dum.
Where in the Bible does it say to hammer on and roughly treat people who don't believe? Where does it show? Where is that in the Bible? Go show me. Show me. How did Jesus treat the non-believer?
Listen, kid, you keep talking about non-believers, man. We are not talking about non-believers, dum-dum. We are talking about unbelievers. See, this is how you get defiled. All right? You think that most of atheists are non-believers. See, the reason why they are the way they are is because they hate God. All right? Many of them hate God, actually. Many of them, they pretend to be certain atheists, saying that there is no God, there is no evidence. What they're doing is that they're blaming others. They're blaming others. Well, why couldn't you provide me with an evidence? Duh, as I said, someone else's evidence has nothing to do with your salvation. That has to do with his salvation, not yours. Do you understand? So you cannot blame anybody, nor can you blame God for someone else did or do. All right? Do you understand what I'm talking about?
And when you brought up the Pharisees in one of her comments, I can't believe you even did that. Why would you bring up Pharisees when they were the religious nutcase?
Listen, kid. See, this is what I'm talking about. At least they wanted to know God. At least they studied God. At least they were very, very zeal towards God. But thing is, self-righteousness, just like yours, self-righteousness got into their head and tainted God as being something religious. All right? That's why Jesus Christ has so much detest towards them and was so harsh towards them, while at the same time loving them to the point that he want them to be saved as well. But thing is, during the time, most of the people, if not all, are already some sort of theist, whether they are polytheistic or whatever. They believe in a God, certain God. They were not atheists around, all right? They were not unbelievers around much like these days, okay? So, do you know where I'm getting at? I'm asking you a question. What do you think Jesus would say to those unbelievers, those who openly reject, those who openly hate God, hate other Christians on YouTube, just like you, just because they did something, just because they cracked out some cussing word, all right? How loving you are. You don't even know how to accept them. You don't even know those who are cussing at your face. You cannot even handle that. You have that small ego with your self-righteousness, judging pastors on YouTube, any other genuine born-again Christians, hurting them with your innocence. Pathetic, man. Get the heck out of here. Hey guys, Tails over here. Hope and pray everything's good. I'm going to make a video response on YahsRevenge religion on YouTube. Okay, first of all, Bruce, the fact that you are making this video is because you are butthurt, all right? And you cannot let go of anything, all right? I just want to make that clear, and we're going to go through your video one at a time, and I'm going to point exactly what those are, all right? Okay?
Here's a comment from George. I'll post it. Uh, why am I so obsessed with Mark? Well, sometimes I have to see his videos, parts of it. Like,
wait a minute. What do you mean by exceed his video, or at least parts of it? I don't understand. Can you elaborate that a little bit more? The question is, why would you still hold certain grudges or still obsessed with Mark, someone who's not even on YouTube? Okay, that's the question. You always have to mention me in there, right? And then you're just butthurt again because PG didn't stand up and saying, "Oh, thick shit, you're not supposed to do that." You know what? That's the thing, Bruce. The difference, you and I, is exactly this. You are not born again in the Holy Spirit. And that's why you still hold grudges. And that's why you're still butthurt about certain things. All right? Let go, man. Let go and let God. Do you know how to do that? Do not condemn other Christians on YouTube, just like some dumbass atheist wannabes. Are you that dumbass atheist wannabe? I mean, why would you rag on certain pastor on YouTube based on something that other Christians did? Man, who's gonna bust your jaw, man? Your jaw is like, I don't know, it's like kind of thick. You know what I'm saying? You have a big nostril. That's it. Who's gonna bust your jaw, man? Your jaw is just fine.
somehow, when it was just, oh my goodness, why do I have to?
Look at this pretentiousness. Look at all this act. Oh, why? You are not responding to one of his videos. He didn't make any response video. All right? The question is, why are you still obsessed? All right, Bruce, I know you dropped out of school, but you got to understand the question, right? You know, you just ramble and ramble all this time. You just like to duck here and there. I noticed that from you all the time. All right? And this is not the only thing. And let's see what you got to say.
Or he wanted to bust this guy's jaw.
Bust somebody's jaw? I mean, listen, I don't know how old you are. You're probably like barely over 50, all right? About my age or a little less than me. Brother Mark, he's like 60s, all right? Listen, do you think he can bust your jaw? He said it out of his frustration, like a dumbass like you, okay? That's why he said out of anger. Are you saying that Christians cannot be angry? Are you saying some Christians should be some Buddhist? Hello?
And I guess we'll have to go into the conversation of what started this thing with thick shades that you overlooked.
Oh, there you go again. You're so butthurt about whatever's going on. And hey, listen, wake up call, little kid. Here's the thing. You continue this sort of butthurt campaign, you're gonna be really butthurt. All right? And I'm not even halfway.
Again, I have to say it again, dumb shits. You're calling people names.
Listen, Bruce, I don't call anybody dumb shits, dumb shit. And as I said, it's a matter of your freaking opinion. If someone called you a dumb shit, that doesn't mean you are a dumb shit. Get over it. I mean, what kind of self-esteem do you have, man? What sort of self-esteem do you have? Huh? And also, nobody cannot express their opinion. Nobody cannot have a freedom of speech. Only you can have freedom of speech with that sort of pretentiousness. Yeah, I'm talking to you, dumb shit. Do you understand what I'm talking about, man? Probably not.
Dummy, dumbass, idiots, morons, whatever.
No, listen, kid. I don't call people morons. I know exactly what it means. That's why I don't use it. I don't use F words. I don't use moron, whatever, things like that. I only use dumbass or dumb shit to do I have to be playing victim. Crazy. This is what happens when someone hangs around with this God-hating atheist and hangs around with all this craziness without even once trying to gospel, give them any sort of gospel, just playing along with them, making mockeries and fun at other Christians and pastors. And this is exactly what happens. You are seeing a face of a person who got defiled.
Explain this. George, as you were looking through the comments, sort of the recent arguments, Thick Shades asked if I thought I was God because I was judging Yoke and another brother Mark. I was talking about behavior of like calling people ski.
Excuse me, man. What are you to decide someone's behavior? What are you? Who the heck are you? Who the heck do you think you are, man? Who the heck do you think you are? Huh? What do you think you're doing? What about your behavior? Just because I'm raising my voice and just because I'm straight up, just because I'm kind of harsh towards certain atheists, you think you can crap out whatever you want, man?